listed Swedish companies. Speaking to CNBC TV80 Sajeet Manghat, the chairman of SEB, Markus Wallenburg, says Europe is going to be under pressure for some time now, and it's countries like India that are definitely looking much more attractive right now.
I want to get your thoughts on Europe. Where is Europe headed? That's a soft spot for everyone, actually. And even though we are seeing US coming back, there are murmurs that they might again go back into recession. Emerging markets are doing well, but within BRICS, India is doing better. But Europe still stands out as a weak link in the entire growth, growth paradigm. Where is Europe headed, and where is the issue?
Well, I think that Europe is still going through some of the motions after the financial troubles that we've been passing. And to really get the wheels going again, I think you have to see a further development on the investment side and a little bit more confidence. However, you know, Germany is the largest economy. Yeah. There are signs that it's actually started to move forward and that things are going a little bit better. But one has to remember that there are many things hitting Europe at the same time. You know, everything with the slow growth, almost deflation, or at least very low inflation, the commodity prices being where they are, you're having the immigration issue. All this puts a lot of pressure into the system. And it takes some time before we get through all that. And lots of industries in the traditional fields are living in a world of overcapacity right now. Therefore, there are not much additional investments coming into industry as we are normally used to. So it will take time. I think that primarily the European Central Bank has been very, very forthcoming in seeing to that the monetary side, the monetary policies are accommodating. And now I guess that we need also some structural change initiated by politicians, the political world. And all of that, it takes time before it comes into play.
But, you know, in your assessment, how much time will it take or how many quarters before we see a turnaround happening and some kind of industrialization coming back in terms of capacity utilization, job creation?
Yeah. I think it will take time because the financial crisis hit very hard. But at the same time, I think that the European side has been stabilizing and coming back. But the political issues are still there.
What about this growth of 7% which we have been clocking for a couple of years now? Is that translating into growth in the businesses of the Swedish companies?
Well, of course, these Swedish companies today, they are very global. So there is a network, of course, of global supply chains that they utilize to manufacture and so on. So, but when you look at the Indian presence, a lot of these companies established themselves not only in the early 1900s, but also in the 1960s. And this is a foundation and a basis for manufacturing here in India. So I think Sweden has been making India for quite a while, but I also see that the trade activities between the two countries are rising. And that, I think, to have both of those movements forward, investments and trade, is something that is very positive right now.
On that note, it's time for us to take a short